Hey everybody, it's Jeb and Joe Outdoors. We're back in the Catskills for adventure number 2. This time we're going to Mud Pond, so come along with us. Well, it says it's a 1.2 mile trail, which I don't doubt, but it's all uphill. It's been all uphill so far. This is a much tougher hike than when we did Trout Pond. But we'll plug along and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is going to be home for the night. This is a designated campsite. 3 fire rings, a nice flat spot. Looks like there's plenty of wood. Jeb, don't pull, please. The lake, or the pond, is right down there. Probably can't see it through the trees, but we'll take a hike down there and let you have a look at it. But right now I'm going to get camp set up. Be right back. Alright guys, walk you around camp a little bit. I've got my tent set up over here. This is going to be my area where I process wood. I'm going to have the fire over in this fire ring because it's the deepest and it'll protect everything from the wind. I went down by the pond and I got some, I don't know if you can see it, but I got some really good bird's nest material. And I got a lot of it, so I'm going to bring some home with me. This is really good stuff. So now what I have to do is I have to go and find my pencil lead stuff, and then bigger bits and some fuel, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, I don't know if there's enough light for you to see this, but there's my fire lay to keep everything off the ground because the ground is wet. Have my bird's nest here. I've got my small kindling here. I have kind of the finger size stuff here, maybe a little smaller than finger size. Then finger size, then we get into the fuel, the wrist size stuff. And then over here I have some wood that I batoned. I don't know how long this fire is going to last. The fuels, or the wood's, a lot of the wood's really wet and punky. But, you know, it's just nice to have a fire around camp. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see me in the tent. It's about 9 o'clock. We had a good fire. We had about a 4-hour fire. I had to really hunt around for wood. because everything was wet around here, so I had to do a lot of batoning too. But we had a good fire for about 4 hours. We started at around 5 and cooked dinner on it and just chilled out, so I was happy about that. It is supposed to go into the low to mid 30s tonight, so we could hit freezing. So what I did is I took my 64-ounce water bottle with water in it, and I put it in the foot of my whoopee blanket, and I did the same thing with my Sawyer mini filter, because if it freezes, it breaks. I did put my base layer on, and I put my clothes back on, and I have my mid-layer jacket on. Jeb is all swaddled, and what I have for him, I just use one of those car reflector mats, so it reflects his heat back up to him, so it prevents convection, and he should do pretty good in that. And that's pretty much it. We're kind of tucked in for the night. I'm going to actually edit some of the audio on the phone, charge up some batteries, and then hit the rack, and we'll be back at it in the morning. So all in all, it was a good day, and you saw me batoning with a Condor bush lure. First time I used that particular knife, and it did great. I have no complaints about that knife at all. Did have a little bit of a hard time getting the fire started. Everything was damp and wet, so I resorted to the Vaseline cotton ball. I know a lot of you think that's cheating, but you know, it's the 21st century. I'm just trying to be practical and get a fire going. So that's it. I guess we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. It's about 8 o'clock. Just woke up. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Just going to let it warm up a little bit. I think we're just going to go for a little walk and see a little bit more of this lake. The Base Camp odor-proof bag has worked again. I just fed Jeb, and I kept it in the fork in this tree last night, and nothing touched it. Last night was a nice night. Slept pretty well. It got down into the low to mid 30s, so we were kind of hovering on freezing, and I did have to deploy the sleeping bag as a blanket on top of the whoopee blanket, because I could have made it through the night in the whoopee blanket, but it would have been uncomfortable. So I just used the sleeping bag as a blanket, and I brought that as a backup. So whoopee blanket can reasonably go down to the 40s, like I said in the last video. Wanted to show you some of this magnificent foliage. Ferns, the leaves are beautiful, gorgeous. Jeb and I just did a little walk north of our campsite, and we did the lower Russell Brook Trail. We're coming up on the trail marker now. Not sure how many miles. It was short, 1.3, 1.2. All right, guys, hiking out, and I don't even have the external mic on because I just came up upon this. This is the campsite that I was talking about yesterday. It's a large, loud group. And as I'm hiking out, look what I found. I'm going to go check it out and see if I can get it put out more. I'll be right back. Well, guys, that's it for Catskills Adventure Take 2. We are at Mud Pond this time. It took me 90 minutes to get that camp straightened out. I didn't film anything because I had all my gear packed away. I had to get out my water bags. I had to make 2 trips to the pond. I put a total of 6 liters of water on that fire to get it out and to get it into kind of like a muddy paste. Just really irresponsible. And I don't care if there was a fire ring or not. I mean, you just don't leave a live fire in the woods. And you don't leave food either. You're just creating an attraction for bears, and I just don't understand it. Sorry for the little rant, but that kind of stuff just really gets to me. I was hoping to go check out another site around here, but because of that little detour, I can't do it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.